Hello students of Defunct Middle School. I'm going to talk today about what happened to your cups that you decorated. So your cups went aboard this vessel right here called the research vessel Pelican. It's owned by the state of Louisiana. It's docked down in Cocodrie, Louisiana at a facility called LUMCON, which is an oceanographic research facility that's owned by and run by the state. The boat's 116 feet long and 24 feet wide. We can hold about 24 people. So we were on a cruise that we went about 160 miles offshore. And here comes your cups here in a second. So I took your cups and I put them in a laundry bag, and what I did is I attached them on an instrument that was going over the side that we were going to dunk down to test the water, or take readings in the water column as we call it. And the device is called a CTD, which stands for conductivity, temperature, and density, and that can measure different attributes of the water. So there you see your cups. The gray things below your cups are bottles that can be shut remotely to collect water at different points in the water column. So here we go. We're getting ready to lift it over the side. This wasn't a super rough day. You know, we're pretty far offshore and it was a little bit windy. Again, you can see the green or gray bottles. We have 12 of those on the CTD, and we can remotely close those to capture water at different depth. And then underneath the CTD is where all the other instruments are. So here goes the CTD over the side. And you can see the cups there on the top in the laundry bag. The cups are going to start off right now in the air. You get about 14.7 psi pushing down on you just from the normal atmosphere. And your teacher can explain that to you a little more. So as these cups enter the water, they're going to start feeling more and more pressure because water weighs a lot. And there they go. They're going to let the CTD sit for a second while they turn on all the equipment. The gentleman who was in the orange shirt there, he goes into a room that has some computers that actually talks to these instruments. But like I was saying, once this thing goes down, and we're going to take the CTD down 2,500 meters, or if we multiply that by 3.28, we're going to get 8,202 feet. And then we'll see if someone can figure out how many miles that is. How many miles did these things go down? Well, when they're at their very deepest point, they're going to feel about 3,659 psi on them. And you feel, to give you an idea, you fill your car tire up to normally about 35 to 40 psi. So you can imagine you're just a hair shy of 4,000. We're at 3,600 psi are going to be pushing down on these cups. So, and the other thing you might notice is how blue the water is out there. It's very, very clean water. There's not a lot of sediment or any other plant life or any biological life to cloud up the water right now. No algae is what I was looking for. So it's really clean out there. And you can see that the cable, it's a rusty color, that actually has a wire inside of it to send back information. So as this thing goes down, we're getting real-time data. And there she goes, and you can actually see she goes down pretty far. So here you can see I'm standing back from the winch, and you can see the pulley going over the side, and that gives you a quick look at the Pelican and what she looks like. Like I say, I'm hand filming this, so it's not the best. And we're actually out there to service a weather buoy. So this is some information the researcher wanted to compare it to what his weather buoy was saying was going on. So here we go. The cups are coming up to the surface. So it took about 80 minutes to get down and back up. And so, of course, a lot of time has passed in that time. So we'll see what our cups look like as they come up to the surface here. The vessel can stay offshore for about 18 days. On this trip, we only were offshore for about 5 days doing the research that we're working with this researcher to service his weather buoy. Excuse my thumb there in the shot. So just like when they were going down, it takes a sec for them to get all the equipment shut off and prepared to bring it on board, get the CTD ready to come on board. And you'll see it pop up here shortly. So if you want to know more about the Pelican, we're on Facebook, Research Vessel Pelican, and we also have a website, Research Vessel Pelican, and you can go on there and kind of see what we're doing for the day-to-day. And there's a chief engineer is helping out, and you'll see the Marine Tech there pop up. We didn't fire any of those bottles. You see they're all still open because he didn't want any water samples. He was just using the instruments on the bottom to look and see what the water looks like. And there's a shot of your cups after they were put up against that 3,659 psi. You can see they shrank a good deal. And as a matter of fact, the next video here, you can see the cups started off at a little hair. They're going to end up at a hair under 2 inches. So that's a pretty good bit, and I enjoyed making the video, and I hope you guys had fun. Thank you.